Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. Catholics sometimes have this idea of the church as a fortress, a castle up on a hill, fighting off attacks against the secular world. You know, a kingdom warding off barbarians. Wrong! While the church certainly is a kingdom, and it is certainly coming under siege, there's a whole other side to this that most Catholics have simply forgotten. Recall what our blessed Lord says to Simon in Matthew's Gospel. "To you I give the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it." Hell is the kingdom under siege from the church, not the other way around. We are the attackers encamped around the kingdom of hell and laying siege to the gates of that city of fire. Consider, before the incarnation, before the second person of the Holy Trinity took on our human nature, the kingdom of hell ruled the earth. But into the midst of that kingdom, God ran a covert operation, so to speak, sneaking in behind enemy lines and beginning the assault from within. At the Last Supper, our blessed Lord made clear that the battle had been engaged and Satan's defeat already a done deal. He said, "Now is the prince of this world cast out." Having secured the victory, all that's left for us is mop-up duty. There are pockets of resistance, to be certain, heavily fortified, ferocious fighters willing to die for their cause, but they are on the losing side. The goal of the kingdom of hell was to keep man forever trapped, unable to experience the heavenly beatitude that the demons had once longed to see before their fall. For a while, they had their run of things. But after Christ, individual men and women began stepping into the eternal light, which now burns the devils and the damned in unquenching pain, but is the source of all warmth and comfort for the saved. Think of this. Before Christ and the church he established, no one is able to see God in the face. Now, every day, all over the world, some men and women are admitted to that final beatitude. Since the last Vortex episode you saw, for example, how many souls have been escorted into the divine presence? Every human soul that beholds God in the face launches another fireball over the walls of the kingdom of hell. It is hell which is under assault from the church. It is hell which is under siege. It is hell whose gates will not stand. In a battle, every good general knows that playing defense is a losing proposition. Eventually, one way or another, the city, the kingdom under attack, gives way. The walls are breached and the enemy overrun and vanquished. Of course, as the battle rages, each side takes casualties. Many attacks that appear to be offensive are launched by the city under siege. The defenses are strong at first. It takes time to weaken the walls and soften up those defenses. But as time passes, the defenders do grow weak. They are surrounded and cut off. They may rage about like roaring lions and counterattack with a ferocity which makes it appear at times that they might rout the attackers and somehow still pull out a victory. And this state of affairs may go back and forth for quite a while, but in the end, the defensive position always loses. Catholics need to understand that the church is present in heaven and on earth, that as people leave the fight and join the heavenly hosts, our ranks swell. The saints on earth and the saints in heaven continue to add to their number and increase in their power, so to speak. The kingdom of hell has no such reinforcements. All its fury is vetted in this life, for the damned are dead to the fight. But the saved have what we might call the true high ground. Every soul that is saved holds nothing but the promise of defeat for hell, actually adds to its defeat. You are Peter, the rock, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against her. You and I have been baptized into this conquering army and guaranteed a victory. And wait until we each witness the spoils of this war. God bless you. I'm Michael Voris.
Please help us keep delivering these kinds of messages that so desperately need to be heard and acted on. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber. Become immersed in the faith established by Jesus Christ. The Catholic Church is the only hope against evil because that is its God-given mission. As our Lord said, apart from me, you can do nothing. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber and come to learn and love Christ more deeply.